Hello friends, welcome back. Today as we continue to read stories about Earth Day and how to help our Earth, we are going to read The Pout-Pout Fish Cleans Up the Ocean. And this is by Deborah Dyson, pictures by Dan Hanna. So Mr. Fish and his friends, they love the beauty of the ocean, but a big mess is growing and it sets them in motion. So let's see what Pout-Pout Fish and his friends do to help the ocean. The ocean is amazing. Mr. Fish's grin was wide. The beautiful surroundings left him wonder-struck inside. His head was full of happy, and his heart was full of awe. But his smile sank away when he turned around and saw, and I don't know if you can kind of see, but there's kind of a big mound there of trash in the ocean. A big, big mess. Whatever could it be, but he couldn't really tell, so he talked with a friend who had noticed it as well. There's a problem that needs solving, and I don't know what to do, but I'm going to find some answers. Would you like to join me too? Absolutely, said Miss Shimmer, and she grabbed a few supplies. They'd travel to the mystery mess and see with their own eyes. Swimming off, they were enchanted by the ocean big and bright, but looming in the distance was that dark and dismal sight. A big, big mess. What's it made of, they both wondered, and they pondered this out loud. Around them, others gathered in a small but growing crowd. There's a problem that needs solving, and we don't know what to do, but we're going to find some answers. Would you like to join us too? Count us in, said Mr. Seahorse, and he powered up his rig. Enthusiasm bubbled. Yes, the group was getting big. So they're gathering more people to help out as they're getting closer to the big mess. And they jetted through the ocean in a peaceful sort of bliss, but the thing that stretched before them was impossible to miss. A big, big mess. Who will fix it, fish were asking, hoping someone else would know. There was lots of conversation as they traveled with the flow. There's a problem that needs solving, and we don't know what to do, but we're going to find some answers. Would you like to join us too? All as one, said Mrs. Squid as she swished away some junk. The group continued forward toward the nearing pile of glunk. They reached the mystery mess. They took measurements and samples. They made notes and they did research. They found similar examples. When everyone was finished, they assembled to discuss. They came to one conclusion: the problem is us. We made the big mess. They froze in disbelief, then they all began to shout, feeling troubled and uneasy, and some began to pout. Were they stuck with this forever? Would it worsen? Would it grow? Mr. Fish was worried too, but there's one thing that I know. It's awful that we caused it, but this bad news can be good, for it means that we can solve it, if we all agree we should. And silence filled the ocean. The future was at stake. It was a moment of decision, but which one would they make? A big, big yes. We can do it, they exclaimed. Positively yes and yep. So they all pitched in together, and they cleaned the ocean up. They gathered up the garbage with the help of everyone, and they worked to fix and remedy the damage that they'd done. Then they talked about new habits, how to travel with less trace, and reduce their use of plastic and put trash into its place. Problems have solutions, so we learn what we can do. Together, we're the answer. Would you like to join us too? So great job by Pout-Pout Fish and his friends in not only cleaning up all of the trash, but also realizing that they were part of the problem and that they had to come up with solutions and how they needed to do things better to help reduce the trash that's out there. I think that's kind of a common thing with some of us is we think, we have all of this waste, it's kind of everybody else's fault, but we all need to do our part, particularly with waste, to recycle so we can kind of reduce and then reuse some of those materials in a much more efficient way. All right, friends, have a great rest of your Thursday, and I will be back tomorrow on Friday with another book to share with you. Take care.